technically slow them with the Orb of Venom, and then Deluge sets it to 225. It doesn't set to 225 and then slow them, but I guess still valuing the slow even when he doesn't have Deluge.
Top lane, they've gotten on top of 9 class. He's trying to run through his Bramble, but he cannot make it away. And first blood will go to Toronto, Tokyo.
To 6. Actually, Thompson's much closer because he's been farming the hard camp.
Miro bottom lane, Burrow strikes over, gets the Naga Siren, but Whitemon actually burns him down with the Orb of Venom. That, I don't think I've seen an Orb of Venom kill in a long time.
That's crazy. That thing does 2 magic damage per second.
Shadow Demon trying to steal the rune. Shadow Realm, who gets it? Oh, Toronto, Tokyo gets it.
Dude,
he does not have a TP, actually. No TP, but doesn't need it. He might just finish the kill. Instead, top lane, they will take down the Sven. So Toronto, Tokyo, a pretty big winner despite this. Almost, you know, he's almost to level 5.5. It does cost him the Sven's life, though.
Oh, he cancels Miero's teleport in the bottom lane. Last second Infernal Blade into the Doom. Pretty dead.
Oh, that feels very good. Yeah. Thompson's got his Maelstrom working towards the Gleipnir, which he's farming very well. That's
Thompson, right? Who? There's no way Pudge did that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I said Thompson. I just got distracted for a moment. GPK on the Nature's Prophet. Sorry.
Okay. I thought we were getting real creative here on Tundra.
Gleipnir Pudge back in the meta, guys. You heard it here for no. GPK's got his Maelstrom, and with this, like, he's farming exceptionally well. It's expected, right? Nature's Prophet into a Pudge mid. He shouldn't really struggle that much to find net worth. It's mostly surprising to me that Thompson has found as much net worth as he has. Bottom lane, big epicenter, and the ult from the Nature's Prophet to secure the kill, of course. Not to steal it. Mid lane, blink reveal from Thompson into the pullback. He's going to respawn right in a Bramble, though, and they've got everything here. Miro has to be a little bit careful, but a really nice Soulbind onto 2. Pure trying to finish off Toronto. Tokyo will be able to do so. And now Pure, as the Sand King, he might have another stun in a moment. Waveform in. Does he have the damage? The hook this time. Finally, Thompson gets one.
For a kill
3
steal,
big kills
he would never miss.
Not when it matters.
All right.
They really want the Shadow Demon. Does he get in range for the Ensnare here? No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, they're smoking. Okay. Smoking on over. Ooh, the blink in, the ink swell. They've got themselves on the Tundra. He's got himself a shield rune and a stick, but he does not pop either of them. He's going to go down as they find 9 class as well. GPK here on the Nature's Prophet doing plenty of damage. They have the chase continuing thanks to Miro. And those are 3 massive kills going the way of Betboom as well. Sven walks into the wrong neighborhood, gets doomed up, and Pure gets the credit instead. So it was going to be a really nice trade, but now it's still not a bad trade, but man, Sven dying is not great.
Yeah, they changed on the Naga to make sure the song didn't come out. That part was good. But this highlights why positioning is so important in Dota. Like, even with 2 heroes killed and a bunch of heroes in the area, they had enough vision to see
Pretty sure
Sven
Whitemon's going the Guardian Greaves, right? Yeah, so he's almost got his mech. He's pretty close. And that's pretty standard for the Naga Sirens. Like, she doesn't really need to build anything. Oh, he gets the hook! Pulls in the Sven. The Terrorize is going to come through. The big dismember, the stolen Burrow Strike, but there's the save from Toronto, Tokyo, and Sven gets his revenge. Quickly takes down the Pudge. The Song of the Siren just not fast enough, and he wants to keep chasing. The question is, Willie, there's got to be a blink up on Miro in just a moment. The Ink Swell is out. The blink, the Burrow Strike's got him. 2 kills for Betboom. And that's what I was saying, man. Pudge into a Sven is a little bit scary. You gotta kill him. Otherwise, he just turns around and beats you to death.
Yeah, Song is a great disengage tool as well, but does not know it was an amplify damage.
Oh, they will now.
They do now. that could have been a nasty surprise, though. You try to take a fight, suddenly there's a like 500 damage Morphling.
Another smoke coming out from Betboom. The wards dropped onto the high ground. They see this. Thompson goes in, gets the Shadow Demon on the Dismember, but he's just so tanky. gets saved immediately by the pipe, and Thompson will pull him back in. Oh, he's trapped in the trees. Disruption will buy some space. There's the Doom. It caught the Sven, but the cleave! The Shadow Demon, it was all a bait. They take down 2 cores, and now Pure goes in, and he's gonna join them, bursted down by the side of Bet Boom. A 3-for-1.
Is the soul bind?
It's this disseminate. It actually is the disseminate.
Okay. I guess it doesn't count the amount of health you just lose right off the bat, right? Like the 20% health you drop.
God, that was so good. Oh, well, Thompson's found another target. This one, the Grimstroke, that's a great start, but Saika does get the God Strength off. Able to walk away for now. Will get pulled back in by the stun. Pure gets him as well. The BKB out from Ramsey as Miro doesn't connect the hook off the mark as well, but he jumps in anyway. BKB out, trying to bring down Miro, but a huge amount of damage coming in from the Sven still, and Miro's gonna live. TP back in from GPK doing work, gets the Sprout onto Wipe on as he's on his way to try and run, but another good fight here from Bet Boom as they've still got gas left in the tank if they can find their opening. Right, like the Doom obviously has Midas and Devour, but I mean Morphling, right? Just now as we see taking the top net worth position, he is super farmed.
That's true, considering that you have the global map efficiency of a Nature's Prophet.
Uh-oh, Thompson gonna get found in the mid lane. Do they have a way to save him? Absolutely not. One-tapped by the Sven as he goes to farm the wave, and that's the kind of the difference, right? When you have this off-lane initiation of a Blink Sand King with the Inkswell.
Much easier. And this is why it's so good to have multiple Soulbind combos. Like, if it's only one spell that combos, you feel a lot of pressure to wait for the Soulbind before you go in. But because you have so many good combos, anyone can initiate, and you don't care that it's, like, wasted. Oh, I didn't get the double value. Whatever.
Well, they're going to lose the Dark Willow, but you at least trade this time for this
Doom onto
Grimstroke. Doom onto Miro. This should be a pretty easy kill to reel in, coming as Pure. Looking for GPK now, and you cannot escape the Morphling as a Zero might get away. Oh, the dust barely clips him from Whitemon. Great disruption. Does GPK live? He's going to lose the Aegis. Picking down, they finally get him, and he is stuck inside some brambles. He has a BKB when he respawns. Could TP out, but Thompson's here on the Pudge. Goes for the Dismember. A great 2-hero Soulbind, though. You gotta be careful. A lot of damage still coming in from this Sven, but Pure's gonna survive it, and GPK, he's down. Pure gets the kill, and on the other side of the fight, Whitemon's managed to find both. Saika in trouble, just burning down to this Thompson Pudge as Toronto Tokyo will TP to safety, but they get all 3 cores from Bet Boom somehow. What a find on the song of the Siren, dude. That was such a good song.
Yeah, that was a great song. And they got a sneaky Soulbind because he bought back in, glimmered in. So they managed to get the Soulbind, but they'd already lost several heroes, so they didn't have the best combos. Demonic Purge had been used earlier, I believe. So Sven tries to go in off of that, but didn't have God Strength, didn't have a lot of combos. Then he tries to run into that Song of Siren you pointed out. He just didn't last long enough on the BKB.
He's so tanky here on the Morphling. Pure does not do a lot of damage at the moment, but with some help of his allies, maybe you can finish it off. Big Terrorize
This fear
coming
is actually
out.
5 years long with the
Yeah. I mean, he's still going. The Burrow Strike continuing as he can't get away from the Sandstorm. And Pure, the waveform up on the high ground down to 50 HP, but is gonna live. Whitemon continuing to hold Miro back, and Ramses will BKB to finish off that Grimstroke, but Miro's not done. He's managed to take down both supports. Ramses down to 0 HP. Thompson goes in, Blink Dismember. Pure comes in as well. The Burrow Strike is available. He goes to the low ground. Disruption is out. The hook, excuse me.
biggest hook in the world.
That was a people-wide hook if I've ever seen. They get Pure very low. He's gonna do the classic BKB TP, the Nightfall, as some would say.
All right, here we go. Teleports over, and over to Roche. Now this will be fast. If you pop God Strength for this, you do not have a lot of time.
I'm sure he does, right? Unless they don't want to actually start the Roche.
They're scared.
It's one of those things though, you kind of want to keep the God Strength for the fight.
They know
GPK
Naga
might
loses
do
now
enough
top.
damage, dude. He's not standing in the pit. There he goes. It's like if he starts hitting on the Furion, it'll be enough. All right, the roar is out. Maybe trying to bait Tundra here. Thompson, he gets the... They've managed to pull back Saika and the Doom. Is he going to commit it? He does. In the backside of the fight, they zone out everyone.
Toronto Tokyo.
What a find. He goes in, tries to save with the disruption, but that is 2 dead. That is BKB dead as well. GPK trying to TP on out. He will make it. Oh boy, that is a really good find from Tundra as Miro.
What a blink.
Very nice blink, okay. Song of the Siren though, he actually catches both of them. Really sick play from Lightmon. And there's nowhere to go here on Miro. He's gonna burrow strike in, try to do what damage he can, but another dismember. They get the kill. Double for Thompson on the Pudge. All set up on the back of that first hook. Beautifully found.
Yeah, and the supports did a great job. So they were jumping the Sven. Toronto Tokyo got deleted by Morphling. But at the same time, like, oh, maybe we can blink Epi. Maybe
Over
the
4.5 seconds of Doom duration. So, and he also has the Timeless Relic, so...
Yeah, I don't know if it's good, but it'd be hilarious.
It would be funny. It would definitely be funny, and that is what I like most in my games. Alright, level 25 Morphling online. He is going to have that waveform cooldown, I'm pretty sure, right? That's, I think, what most people take.
Yeah, he's got that. So very low cooldown waveform.
Alright, uncontested. Well, Toronto Tokyo goes in for the initial stun. They got the follow-up, but can they actually bring down Pure? The chain stuns, they've done it. Okay. He's going to have BKB and Satanic left. Ramses just jumps in, hits the Doom onto the Sand King, and oh my gosh, a second Doom! They actually managed to find the Sven! He's going to be able to finish him off, but the Song of the Siren here potentially to reset the just jump in. The Burrow Strike stolen from Pure. He's going to burn down both of them. The buybacks available. Tops with a really nice dismember finding GPK. But Pure continue chase, just 2 taps the Grimstroke.
Leashed by the Sprout.
He's leashed by the Sprout. You're right. Pure pops a Satanic waveform backs the other way. A triple kill for him. 4 dead as the GGs are going to come through, and that is it. Tundra take game number 1 of a 24-pick mid-Pudge. You love to see it.
That's true. It's gonna be tough because the early levels of Mars, you do a good chunk of damage, but you can't actually finish a kill if Saika starts morphing strength. And I mean, he's a very high-level player, right? I'm sure he'll be able to do that. So.
Oh boy, here we go again. The Edict doing a lot of work. Like you said, tanking between multiple heroes is fantastic. The Gorgon's Grasp makes a huge difference there, I'm sure, as it doesn't even connect. But they get the kill onto Miro. Lesh is getting a little bit overconfident in this lane.
No coil, though, actually.
It's just, I mean, it might be enough damage. Toronto Tokyo's already popped the heal, and oh boy, is it enough damage? It's a lot of burst. Save gonna try and run away here. 9 class might still have the Edict, but he's gonna TP out. Yeah, nice. Probably nice dying at all. Here comes the Edict. Nice Gorgon's Grasp again. Managed to dodge out some of the damage, but he's just walking into the Enchantress, and GPK just TPs in with ease. Big punish as they try to dive the tower here. Maybe Thompson's here though. Nice silence into the split earth. They even commit the coil, a little unnecessary, but the Gorgon's Grasp sets up a kill for GPK now. Very nicely done on the side of that boom. Losing the Wisdom Rune's a little painful though.
He was a little underestimated prior to that buff, and now that buff brought it into the attention of a lot of mid players. Oh, nice. Aether Remnant.
And that's an amplified damage. Thompson is just dead. Really sick play from GPK. And part of this just comes down to the attention onto the power runes. Like, they just were not expecting, you know, the amplified damage, but you kind of got to play around those 8-minute runes. That being said, they actually just got a solo kill bottom.
Yeah, I think
We'll see if Thompson manages. He's going to actually walk right into a sentry. The Doom comes out. Oh, no. That is the worst case scenario for Tundra. They will get the tower, but you lose the puck.
That's a pretty unexpected. So true.
They want some revenge. Scan comes out. They see the Morphling, the spear into the arena. Do they have the damage? He's got the Morph going. And he just gets actually sent a massive Lotus as well. So Morphling lives. In comes GPK. Now looking to finish off Ramses. The spear will send him back to the way. But he is going to walk into the hands of the Medusa, well as now there's nowhere to go. A very good series of events for BetBoom.
Once you start getting pushed by the spear, you can't switch to strength, right?
No, I don't believe so. I think you're stunned.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd be able to like BKB and stuff, you know?
True.
Thompson looking for a little bit of a pick off here onto the Medusa. She still has the ult, but the Orchid comes through. Big Gorgon's Grasp holding him back, but yeah, Pierre's got plenty of damage with those Spiderlings. And they actually find Toronto Tokyo as well. Great spear back. Both supports dead as they turn their attention to the mid-tier 1 tower. Those are a really good set of kills for the side of Tundra now.
Man, that'll
as they
clear
get
up
the
last
spear
tier
back,
one.
this time onto the Morph. Again, he gets the Morph off with the silence from the Orchid. He's going to die here. The Soul Burn will be enough damage.
I think he pings a ward there. He's suspicious of how he got caught. And because he went
They're
to
not
that-
done. They're actually just rotating one to the next. Yeah, you get the Doom off onto the Lesh, but Ramses, man, the rotations just getting them right back into this game.
That was really. Sending GPK up first.
Yeah,
We'll get the D ward.
Difficult chase there into the ice pad. That's a double astral step. GPK needs to be a little bit careful. Thompson does have a haste rune. There's gonna be the blink, the spear, the coil coming out as well, but he's sustaining through a lot of this. There's the arena, and GPK is kind of stuck for the moment. The silence into the split earth. Pierre's got an Orchid to follow it up, and they do. A 1-for-1 trade. Very happy if you're Tundra, looking for more, and they find Toronto Tokyo. No chance of escape. Pierre's Broodmother is getting very scary. He is massively pulled in front of everybody else this game. The Gorgon, Gorgon's Grasp killed all the spiders. Okay, I did not expect that.
Yeah, 100 DPS for 2 seconds, 150 flat damage.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I didn't realize that much. Oh, speaking of
I guess they
which,
have no armor.
Yeah, they find 9 class. That's a great pick off. The kill goes to the Morphling as well, which is absolutely necessary. He's starting to fall behind despite having, pretty much a solo lane. Smoking down to the bottom side of the map here. BKB done on Broodmother, though, is a pretty big pickup. And here we go. Let the split earths begin. Your puck close enough as well. I'm surprised 9 class is just putting his body here to try and pop the smoke, and he does, but he's in trouble. He's a big part of your fight. He's gone to start this one off, and Thompson gonna get caught by the Atos, able to jaunt away, and like you said, he does buy him back TP to the tier 2, but that Roche, it's at about a 3rd HP. They didn't manage to finish it off. And more Broodmother webs come out as Morphling gonna roleplay himself. I mean, Roche is moving top in 7 seconds to jump in. The coil onto 4 on 5. The arena just holds everybody in place. They call the bluff. You cannot get to the dire side of the map. They said Miro will go down with the Enchantress. Psycho trying to run away. GPK will TP. Save. Not going to be as lucky.
But it is kind of funny to not be able to break coil because they just bounce on the arena.
Oh, that's a dieback on 9 class. He's like, guys, they might have a ward over here.
All right, good pickup for BetBoom to get something out of that because that last exchange was not good.
They're going to lose their Enchantress here. Trying to hold the Orchid. Should have enough damage just from Pure as he hits level 18.
They don't have the easiest ways at breaking that Lincoln's yet. Like, especially if the Mars is trying to jump in first.
We have a slight moment here, everybody. Remember, if you want to participate in the giveaway, you can go ahead in chat, type !1xgive, and find out how to participate yourself. Maybe get lucky enough. Oh, bottom lane. Ah, they get the jump out. Okay.
Trying to make a sneaky play through the lane they already took.
I mean, they're still smoked on several other heroes, and Thompson comes in, gets the coil, the big one. It's onto the Void Spirit, the arena. The Spirit comes down. Can they chain stun him long enough? It looks like they got him, just barely. The Aegis expiring in 1 second as 9 class going to get caught from the Glimmer Cape. Walk on back. BKB comes out from Saika as he will be able to finish the job. He's going to turn himself into the puck as well. Pure obviously doesn't get any of the regen from that Aegis thanks to the Doom, but maybe a little bit afraid to continue chasing here. Dual Breath back the other way. Ramsey's and Pure, they're going to rejoin the fray. They get the Scythe out on over to Toronto Tokyo, and they cannot escape on this Medusa. They will both fall as Tundra turning their attention back to the high ground. Buyback on the Medusa. 10 seconds to your Void Spirit, who, mind you, didn't get to cast anything in the last fight. He got coiled into Scythe, into Arena Spear. It's very different if he's alive.
At this point, I'm not sure there is much.
Oh, the Manta dodge, the Scythe, it just catches the Doom. He's held back, taking so much damage, but they jump in. They get on top of Pure. He's tried his best to lifesteal through this. Can he do it? The high five, baby. You got nothing left in the tank. The GG comes out. This Broodmother with the shard, once you get that rolling.